some really bad time against Techies, or good times, I would say.
Yeah, getting some free wins there going up. Well, yeah, they're in the bin now. No problems at all. So Secret definitely the favourite for this one. All right, let's get into it. LGD versus Team Secret, game number 2. Gareth and Lacoste take it away for one last time today.
Taking it away.
Techies on one team, Pudge on the other. We've got a Spectre, we've got a Naga, all sorts of things going on in this game. LGD, one game to the good, of course, in this best of 2 series. As we've got the chat wheel spam going on.
Yeah. I'm looking at Techies' item build. He went for Null Talisman. He dug up 500
he's won the game.
This is not fair. That's not fair.
No, it's not.
Like, most of the time I dug up nothing.
Yeah, well, I dig up skeletons or ghosts or nasty spiders.
So, back to being serious. Techies, Null Talisman, first item. I see good Techies players. They get...
Orb of Venom?
No. They get 2 healing salves. They get a set of tangos, even 2 set of tangos, and they just keep suiciding. You go in, and then you get out, use flask, and then repeat. Oh yeah, bang it. Keep banging it.
How does Sand King bang a drum with his claws? This isn't how it works. He'll pierce the skin. And the drum is gone. Puppy and Nisha actually setting up down bottom with what looks like a tri-lane with the Absor. X-Nova down here alone. LGD already prepping for that lane shuffle as they shift the Ursa up towards top and bring Chalice down to bottom to deal with that potential trio of secret heroes down in the bottom spot. 2 for 2. FY grabs the double up north.
Yeah, they wanted to swap lanes, but LGD read that really well. They want to have Ursa against Pudge lineup. And mid lane, we have Naga Siren already using mirror image. Psyblades on mid one. He realizes that his refraction will be burned off by illusion, so no point in getting it.
With this Techies, it does kind of force LGD to play this 2-1-2.
Chalice dug up a status trap. If Techies dugs up a status trap, game's just over.
Deary me. Stop it, Lacoste. Delving too deep into this one.
I mean, harassing from Techies, Pudge with flash heap.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Care.
So 5 HP regen a second? Yeah, you're not touching me. Puppy, first blood down bottom, X-Nova. Taken down. He's just chasing for Chalice as well. No further control here from Secret, so they do let the Sand King slide. A good start for them. Down to that bottom lane. Spectre already up 6-2. Sand King 3-0 here for Chalice with Burrow Strike level 1, so no Sandstorm to give him that safety net to hide in behind.
I've seen Zai playing Pudge in this unfavorable matchup, 1 versus 2, and he gets a lot from that lane. He just stole a creep, is gonna get the next one, so this is basically a free side camp for him, and he's gonna drag the creep wave back to his tower, and this is what I talked about. Instantly queues up the chainmail. I know, I'm a Pudge player, and I tend to first pick it. So I play against a lot of Monkey Kings and Ursas.
Who tried to ruin your day.
Yeah.
Chalice finally with a Sandstorm. Doesn't appear to be any reveal down here for Team Secret just yet. The Absol with an Obs Ward. Nothing there for Puppy either. So for now, Chalice should be happy as Larry. Farming away in this bottom lane, even with a bit of chip damage coming his way. Looking for a pull through. As mid lane, a double damage Techies. What's that? 50 plus 50? 41 plus 41.
50? Why were you so generous, man?
I'm just being a nice boy, you know? I never underestimate people. That's my rule. Especially not a bloody Techies. 82 damage. Go on, give Yapzor a good old wallop. He's not going to catch him. But Techies level 2 actually moving away from that top lane now, so they leave the 1v1 Ursa Pudge, which should be pretty good for maybe, regardless of
if you look at the CS, build. Pudge has 15, Ursa has 18, plus 5 denies. It's not that bad for a Pudge. Zai understands this matchup so well.
And Puppy's rotation in, Zai level 4 has the 1 point in Hook, 1 point in Rot, Unlikely to get the actual kill or finish here onto Maybe. But Puppy's help will be able to zone out the Ursa Warrior, and they still keep this momentum down bottom lane. Nisha and YapzOr continue to do reasonably well, even in a 2 versus 3, as they secure a few extra CS from that nice large camp stack. This is LGD though, tri-laning around a Sand King. Not ideal for them. Mid, going well for mid one. 17-11, 13-5 on Arme's Naga Siren. Being outclassed in that mid lane matchup.
So now they have Sand King and Techies lane against the Spectre. Do they have another stun?
Well, they're making a play onto Zai here. Fury Swipe stacking up, but Puppy there to defend against that nasty, nasty bear. Fury Swipe's reset time pretty low. Does manage to get it up to 5 there, just about. As YapzOr eyeing up the mid lane. Pretty difficult kill to grab onto Arme though with that mirror image available. Mid one trying to spill a bit of additional damage her way. Just to set up. And look at this, Side Blades going to work. YapzOr, he's waving his big totem around.
Jakiro in a lot of trouble on top. Hook connected.
And a Fisher onto Ursa. If that rot... Oh, he's got the speedy boots.
Another stun? Nah, they can't chase.
Out of range.
Bounty runes coming out. Lion has no stun. Earthshaker's Fisher is on cooldown. They should be careful.
All should. Maybe...
Someone should be careful.
Be careful. Ah, that stun comes back up and Puppy allows YapzOr to secure the bounty rune and gets a kill on the Ursa Warrior. LGD's laning stage going pretty poorly so far. Yeah. It's a shambles. Techies is farming jungle at this point. That's how badly it's going. He's given up on lanes.
He does not have a lane to go to.
He has level 2 blast off, but he's not used it yet, has he?
Nope.
Difficult start for LGD. Techies not working out.
They're doing jungle expedition. You see Naga Siren jungling.
Alex Nova's dying up top. Looks like another freebie here as Zai claims the kill, turns to fight with the hook back in. He will drop. Ursa Warrior finally getting some retribution in that top lane. 4 heroes from Secret converge onto the location. They do lose the Pudge in the end. Still good pressure though from this Team Secret side. Finally, Techies. Solo free farming bottom lane. Here we go. Position 1 Techies. Wait for that level 25, guys. The multi-tomes. They'll get him to that damage. Oh, what a CS. What a CS from FY.
He didn't do anything in this game. Like, usually your position 4 does things.
Yep.
And
come on, get the range creeps. Oh, Zai's too good for you. Now they swap Chalice into mid lane. Naga Siren dips back into the jungle, has had enough of that laning stage. 41 and 24. Mid one absolutely slamming it. Pretty decent net worth disparity between the two as well. And YapzOr's Earthshaker kind of calmly moving from lane to lane. Doesn't feel like he has a purpose or a plan right now apart from get Soul Ring Tranquils, get Blink Dagger. There's no threat. Team Secret just don't feel under threat in any of these lanes. They can move the heroes around at will. Zai does dismember back onto the Ursa Warrior. Should be able to turn tail back towards that tier 1. He's got YapzOr behind him lurking in the shadows. Ready for that long-range Fisher initiation. This is a maybe Ursa on about half HP, but with Enrage and potentially 5 stick charges to fall back on. Not an easy kill to grab. Right, Lacoste, what does Techies do now? Oh, he planted a mine.
Like, usually you do not want to have more than 1 point in blast off because of the status trap. Once the proximity mines, activation delay is less than 2 seconds. So one activates, root, and then another one. So you need to have points in status trap. What does Techies do? Dies? Almost.
Almost. They do get the kill on YapzOr and Arme. Oh dear. Solo killed off by mid one. Mid one, he's cracked. What was that, trap damage? Just right-click damage, honestly. Slows him with a trap. Gets the good old punches down.
I would love to see Zai just trying to land a blind hook in the trees where Techies is.
Grab him. Mid one is sprinting towards that Desolator now. Arme just, again, just a number of these LGD heroes, they felt decent in the draft. They looked like they had a plan, looked like they were going to do okay. Team Secret absolutely annihilating them in this laning stage. Mid-tier 1, it looks like it's just going to get shredded by mid 1 with that Blightstone. Treads helping him out. Almost single-handedly taking that objective himself. The Absol's even in the wings here, waiting, biding his time for X-Nova to show his face. Do they not see each other? The Absol very sneaky. And there's mid 1 with a trap. The Fish of the Hunt comes in. Nisha wants to get involved. Quick little snag onto that X-Nova Jakiro, and they force Arme away from this lane. Bringing additional reinforcements in, but Chalice stunned up before he can get any form of jump. And mid 1 will be able to reset and reposition himself. And again, this opens up the map. We saw it in game 1 where LGD were drawing the attention of Secret, sucking them into situations where either they would get an even fight or they would lose out. And in the meantime, the rest of their players are farming side lanes, getting efficiency from the rest of the map.
I don't think Team Secret is afraid of taking this late laning stage. Is going well for them. Ursa falls off at one point, especially if he's not getting any kills. Also, you have TA against Ursa. So whoever gets the first Aegis is going to benefit a lot.
Yeah.
Just by stealing the Aegis from either Ursa or TA feels so good.
It's a gain for you and a massive loss for them when it's part of their game plan. TA, 1 Mithril Hammer away from Deso, and we're 10 minutes in. Bounty Rune's about to pop up. Looks like the 2 northern ones, LGD, they belong to them. And down south, double for Team Secret. So we should start looking towards this Lion, level 6 now with that tome being grabbed. Halfway through it. Halfway through level 5 anyway, but the tome back at home. And that Finger of Death against a number of these heroes, incredibly potent. Reasonably squishy across the board here. And Jakiro feels the pain of mid 1. Meld Strike level 3. Jakiro ceases to exist. So LGD feel forced to pressure at least one lane, group up together, get a bit of shove going with a catapult wave. But it's always going to be a 2-for-1. Mid lane, tier 1 gone. Bottom lane pushed in by the Pudge as Zai gets a free lane. Catapult with him. Take down the tower as well.
They just killed the tier 1 tower on mid, and Zai is pushing the one on bottom. He can tank the whole creep wave with the siege creep. Yeah, that's a guaranteed tower for them. It's gonna be a trade for tier 1 tower on top, for tier 1 on bottom.
Quadruple Wraith Band. Arme knows he's gonna be jungling for a fair amount of time. Get as many small incremental items as you possibly can. Try and weather the storm. Buy a bit of space for yourself. 11.5 minute Deso.
Doesn't sound too bad, huh?
Pretty speedy, hey.
Finger is ready. Earthshaker also level 6. They bought the tomes for both supports. On side of Team Secret, Zai lurking around. Oh man, that's a full...
Oh, Arme.
Full hood on Zai on top of Buckler.
Puppy. Tried the bait.
He gets him, hook on the top. Silence from Techies.
Techies denies. They're trying to kill Arme still. Force out the Song of the Siren. Oh, the epicenter into Burrow Strike. Have we got refraction? We do from mid 1. Still stunned up, and then the Sandstorm is falling. Mid 1 drop in. Even with the Absol's help, they'll get the Finger of Death and take down Arme. Turn for Chalice with the Sentry Ward down. Nisha changes focus. But Sanking's tanky. Just a bracer and a stout shield, and now X-Nova arrives with a macro pyre. And here's a little control from that ice path, tickling down Nisha with the damage over time. Chalice will secure the kill, and a double, in fact, for your Sand King. Secret. Puppy there hesitated. He wasn't sure. He should have gone with his gut read, which was to run away. Those Wraith Bands paying off dividends for the Naga Siren, tanking her up just enough to buy time for the rest of her squad to arrive.
Yeah, and on the top lane, they managed to kill Pudge, even though he's really tanky right now. Hood and Buckler. And I wish Techies and Pudge were on the same team.
Yeah, same. So what happened top? Techies plus Ursa Warrior just paired up like that together and killed the Pudge. And there we have it again. Maybe. Onto a killing spree. As FY Techies now taking control of this dire jungle, mining it all up. One deep ward. Nisha trying to figure out where some of these are. Those proxy mines are a bit of a nuisance if you try to push up those staircases. I think Zai there maybe just about spotted that Techie's plopping down a couple of mines. And a hook catching Ursa. Dragon maybe back into the waiting arms of Puppey, and with the chain stuns from Yapzor, Nisha gets involved in taking down that streak of the Ursa warrior.
Playing support against techies always feels bad, especially right now, since you have only 10 sentry wards.
Yeah, trying to deward every single set of his mines is pretty much impossible. That's why we're seeing FY spread out. Multiple clusters. You want 2 on top of the ramp with a stasis trap in between, a couple of remote mines there, so when people go up, they clip the proxy mines, pop the stasis trap, get stunned, rooted up, and then you can detonate the little green boys. What's Zai doing? Zai just going around chopping down trees.
Oh, he got him.
Oh, he spotted him, sees him, and he dodges the ice path. Very nicely done by Zai. Solo kill onto X-Nova, beautifully done. And he's just walking around chopping down trees to try and find out any sneaky spots that FY has been plopping these little mines down as well. There were trees everywhere. Zai is removing them all. 35 rot damage, over 30% XP gain on the Pudge. I mean, 30% XP gain is pretty big.
It is good, but the rot damage, especially since you have Hood, so you mitigate a lot of that damage, it's 155. Especially when you're playing against these illusions. Yeah, it's really powerful.
You can just kill illusions in like 2 seconds with it, pretty much. Zai aiming for the Guardian Greaves now, so he
just needs to tank up. This is the build. You get Pipe, you get Crimson, you get the Guardian Greaves.
You get Big Boy. Turn into that absolute unit. FY just skirting around the tree line there. Bit of space for Arme to come out. And farm out that top wave as Secret smoke into the Radiant jungle. TA, Earthshaker, and Lion trying to utilize this Deso and Templar Assassin, push her a little closer to the Blink Dagger as well. But LGD doing an exceptional job dodging these fights. They've got some pretty interesting wards. Team Secret very deep in that kind of Radiant jungle towards the mid lane area, whereas LGD, they're playing into their vision, right? Both teams playing into the opposite wards they've got, and none of them playing into the darkness.
Team Secret is not in a rush to do anything. Spectre still far away from that Radiance, has 3,000 gold in bank.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Saving up towards it. Chalice and X-Nova pairing up with a catapult wave to take down the tier 2 top. Naga Siren might get caught though. She's trying to swing through from that dire jungle, past mid lane. Doesn't get spotted by the trio of Secret heroes that were in the vicinity. Makes a pretty slippery escape.
I don't think we're gonna see much action happening until Spectre gets her Radiance. They took down the tier 2 tower on top, which will open up the lane for Spectre. They just need to de-ward a little bit.
And here we go. The sentries start coming out. Zai, you can just walk in there and click him. Yeah, go on. Big tanky boy. He loses, what, a quarter of his HP, if that. Doesn't really care too much, but someone who does care. Puppey's Lion. Picked off by the Jakiro and the Ursa, both popping their heads out in that mid lane. Show Puppey what for. Should be both teams really vying for Roshan control right now, looking towards that pit in the next couple of minutes. You mentioned the Ursa versus the TA matchup. Both heroes ideally looking for that primary Roshan, get the Aegis, try and get yourself a good amount of momentum, some kind of advantage, whether it be towers or just an additional item over your opponent. TA already 9.5k net worth, racing ahead of the rest of the pack. And Roshan should be open for them. still being very patient. Is this just like you were saying, they're waiting for that Radiance from Spectre before they do literally anything?
Yeah, they don't have to rush it, and with Radiance, if they can get a pick-off or two, can easily turn it into Roche. Ursa on bottom lane, in a lot of trouble.
And there's the Horn. Nisha jumps in, wants to get involved. Immediate dismissal.
And he gets the last hit.
Of course. Now, what, 600 gold away from Radiance complete. Gets the relic.
He would have used the Haunt there. They just needed to have vision on Ursa. Because Lion lost the vision in the fog. And this line is going to have pretty much the same Blink Dagger timing as Earthshaker. Yeah,
man.
He's actually the greedy position 4, but he can't find too many openings. He's sitting on 0 kills on Earthshaker, which is kind of really weird.
Where's Poppy? Is Poppy like 2 or 3 kills to his name? He's 4-1-4. Yep. Damn. He's having a cracking game. These fingers of death.
Oh, he decided to go for Ghost Scepter instead against Naga Siren, against Ursa. It's really good.
It is very, very potent.
Powerful.
Powerful. Very powerful. Oh, well, he knows which one's real. Yeah, he's spam pinging that Arme Naga Siren. Gives it the old suck and realized it didn't pop. Mid one. Man, X-Nova, say goodnight. It is nap time, and you have been sent to sleep by mid one. So's Chalice, removed from the game. 2 heroes dead in a blink of an eye. And Nisha gets the Radiance delivered up top as well, so can defend the top lane, deal with the Naga Siren, while the rest of the Secret squad, they can wrangle themselves a Roshan.
And that's the pickoff that they needed. Now they're gonna turn this 2 kills into Roshan with the Deso. They have more than enough to bring him down. They also have traps around them, which is
3 bounty
pretty
runes.
secure Roche.
Easy 3 bounty runes. So Yapsor should be very, very close to that Blink Dagger now. As Aegis about to be claimed here. Nisha looks like he wants to come in and maybe claim it himself. Not going to give it to mid one, interestingly enough. They've caught. Poor techies. Hooked into the pit, killed off. And they had that perfect vision. Oh, mate, eyeing up the diffusal blade now after that Manta style. It has been a slow, long, arduous road here for the Naga, but Arme has kept tabs in terms of net worth very nicely. Closing in on 11k. Naga Siren is a pretty difficult hero to handle here as a TA, as any hero outside of really the Spectre and the Earthshaker with that Blink Echo. Until Lion gets some big levels in those talents, like Nomad was saying.
Dire are scanning.
Let's go for the cast range there, Puppy.
They are.
Maybe.
Oh, Shaker, only 50 gold away from his Blink Dagger.
Maybe sees. Maybe knows. A ping is coming out from Puppy saying, hey, this high ground is undefended. The potential for heroes to be up there, and they do. Haunt and move forward. The big Fisher, the kill off onto 2. Nisha, oh, he blows them all up. Techies explodes midair as the Ursa Warrior fell immediately before, and they get the Echo Slam onto X-Nova for a bonus kill. Cherry on top. 3-0. Secret absolutely wipe him.
Naga Siren TP'd out way too early, so it's a 3-for-0 trade. This is looking all Team Secret right now. The Diffusal Blade is on Naga Siren. That's pretty big item. Extra mana burn from all these illusions and extra damage.
Where's Sand King been this game? I've got to ask. Chalice has had some spectacular games, but the past 22 minutes has felt like we've been without a Sand King.
They don't have position 4. They're basically playing with 4 heroes. Guess which hero is that?
Titches. This stupid Titches. But you're right, Chalice hasn't had a hero to play with. He's not really been able to set up for anything. Now, with Arme being found by Zai, quick dismember, no mana left. And this Naga Siren in a real spot of bother. Epicenter from Chalice finally arrives and kills off Puppy, but the BKBs. Mid one goes to work. Finally, they lose the punch. The Macropie will force mid one away. Nisha still chasing. Hero after hero, but Yapsor, he's here to potentially save the day. Chain stuns galore available to kite the Ursa, save mid one, get a bonus kill, and Nisha is just not done yet. Ice Path will connect and slow down the advance, but Chalice has very few options in terms of where to run. Blink Dagger barely coming off cooldown there before he's obliterated by the stuns of Puppy.
They still have Aegis on Nisha, and Ursa's having a really rough time. I mean, you're playing 2 melee cores into Pudge, Spectre, and Templar Assassin on top of Earthshaker. Like, they have such good ways of dealing with these melee cores, which LGD has right now. They're in. F1's gone.
Yeah, they are in, and LGD very much out of this game. 9-20, an 8K lead. It's 23 minutes in, but Team Secret are looking to actually finish this one off and close it out very, very shortly.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Tier 3 down. Barracks defended by LGD for now. The items flowing through onto Team Secret, starting to become a little insurmountable, as they will pick away at these shrines pretty simply with that mid one Desolator. Manta style 600 gold off now for the Spectre. The jump from Chalice tries to catch Nisha, but the Aegis still in hand. And a route onto the TA in the back end. Chalice nearly popped out by the finger of death. Nisha stands his ground. Gets that dispersion damage going, and mid one with a double damage route and Sideblade splash. Looking to pick off this Ursa on the front lines. Nisha's first life barely gone. They just pop the help of the mech, the Greaves. Keeping them up and running, and mid one's BKB wearing off now, so a little bit afraid of jumping too far forward. But Chalice, the Sandstorm, it ends. He has to blink and burrow away.
Oh,
Secret not able to chase.
Connect. Full Guardian Greaves on this Pudge. Look at his armor.
How much does he have?
18 armor right now.
With almost 3,000 HP.
Yeah, plus 40
Greaves
regen per
pipe.
second. And if it drops, Guardian Greaves will add some extra.
Top it all up. So they're playing this top part of the map as 4, and they've got Spectre down bottom with that Haunt ready. They know that Nisha can join the fight at the drop of a hat, keeping that farming efficiency going, pushing out the bottom wave, clearing out that Radiant jungle, just to finish off that Manta style and move into the Aghanim Scepter, which Spectre is definitely buying as the next item. Nisha.
Just to find techies.
Just to find techies. Just to jump techies. Techies, Yule's Arcane Soul Ring. 6k net worth on the old boy. Not really had too much impact now. Zai with Puppey looking for Chalice inside the Sandstorm. They've dropped the sentry down. Stasis Trap not going to connect, unfortunately, too well as the Dismember comes out afterwards to catch the Sand King. Spectre diving in reasonably deep, looking for X-Nova. Mid one, jumps forward, one hit, down you go. Jakiro falls flat on his face, and Yapzor, they forced the song. Arme did not want to get caught up and stunned in that nonsense.
It's time to go. They're gonna push this tier 2 tower and try to do some damage on tier 3. They still didn't lose a hero. Team Secret right now playing it pretty much perfectly. It's 17,000 net worth lead. I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah, it's gotten pretty insane, that slide. Ooh. It's gone through pretty quickly. I mean, when was the last time Secret lost a hero? It feels like it's been an eternity since LGD have got a kill. Not able to force the full barracks just yet, though. 5 back alive for LGD. Oh, look, there it is. What was that, 6 minutes ago? 5, 6 minutes ago? It's quite some time. Damn. And even with the setup they've got, Song of the Siren, Ice Path, Epicenter, Burrow Strike, the mines, the combo that we were talking about, it's still there. LGD have a way to defend their high ground, defend their base. But Arme just seems to be using this Song defensively.
That's not the target that you want to go for. He has a casual plate mail.
He's still got Greaves, Wand, Phase Boots, he's speedy, he's tanky, and he's going to turn and fight. The hook not quite landing, scrapes the backside of the Ursa Warrior, so he changes target, takes down Chalice instead. X-Nova with a quick little warding mission, pops out and obs in a sentry, but that will be his life forfeit. 400 kills up on the gem for Zai on that Pudge. Oh, Arme. 20 seconds until Song, 30 seconds for your Jakiro.
There's nothing LGD can do to win this game. Like, I have to say, I don't
enough's
like,
enough.
Yeah, enough's enough. I don't like to say these things, but when the game is over, it's over. They're basically just waiting for Team Secret to finish them. It's a desperation smoke. Like, they realize, they know Dota. They know that they can't focus, and they still try to do so.
I mean, waiting for Team Secret to finish it, or waiting for Team Secret to 5-man smoke into 5-man aneurysm and hope that somehow they can pull out a team fight.
Yeah, Team Secret doesn't have to rush it. They have better late game. 22,000 net worth lead. Next Roche will spawn in 2 minutes, so they can just wait for that. Cheese and Aegis.
Double damage.
Double damage Ursa's pretty big. Song back up now for your Naga. If LGD can get one big team fight, that's the first brick in the road on the path to victory. It's a very long road, though. Lots of bricks need to be laid. Zai is just hooking creeps. That's how little he cares. He's in the river, enemy side of the map, no teammates nearby. He just saw a couple of LGD heroes and he's like, I'm gonna hook a creep. I'm gonna show my position. You can't kill me. I am absolutely unkillable.
What's his CS?
Where's his blade mail?
160. He has the same amount of CS as Ursa right now.
I want Zai to get a blade mail, honestly. Blade mail against Macropire, against Ursa, against Sand King. So much spill damage. Anyway. Well, they tried before. I guess they tried once and they realized, hang on, we can't. So now they're never going to do it again.
They literally can't kill him unless he's alone and they focus him with the Naga Siren illusions. But he's going to lifesteal a lot of those.
Easy for mid one, tier 3 top, no problem. And a very interesting backstab from LGD. They came out to gather bounty runes. Here's the Song of the Siren. Catches 4. Where's the Epi? Where's the Ice Path? Where's the follow through? BKB's popped out, mid one turns and fires. As the Ursa gets shredded. Oh, maybe. Does finally bring down Poppy, but the Echo in the back catching out Arme means Nisha swipes down for another kill, forces the buyback, and maybe he's on the long run back to the den. Find some way to escape. But Yapsor cuts him off at the pass and makes sure Anisha gets a double kill. No buyback for the Ursa, no buyback for the Sand King. And Team Secret with another very convincing team fight win. And that was LGD setting up on them.
And Roche just spawned. What a perfect timing. That's going to be Cheese and Aegis. Also Ame bought back. Gary, you know what I say.
When it's time to call it, call it.
Yeah.
I do know what you say.
I mean, it's a group stage game. You tried some new stuff with techies. It's not working out.
It definitely didn't work out. But hey, it's 31 minutes in and they've not lost yet. Techies, high ground defense. Naga Siren, very good at split pushing waves. We could be here for the long haul, Lacoste. Could be another 60, 70 minutes in this game.
Oh, he almost found Ame.
Oh. Where was that meld bash when you needed it?
And he has enough sustain with Pudge. He has 40 regen per second, even if they bring him down low. Also has Guardian Greaves to refill his mana because of the Diffusal Blade.
And now Shiva's Guard on its way, fully done. Combine up that staff and the plate mail. And mid one remove that secondary shrine. And really tighten the noose around this LGD side. And Chalice might just get picked off here. Yeah, Burrow strikes away. That's how dangerous it is. But two-man Fisher. There's the Hex. Puppy gets the chain stun in onto the Sand King with the Finger of Death. And the damage from Nisha. The hook does secure the kill on X-Nova as Chalice doesn't have a buyback. 40 seconds without your Sand King, your big team fight ulti hero. Mines on this top lane set up. A few of them. They are here. Just not enough really to burn through this secret side.
Naga Siren still
X-Nova. Oh, the dieback. 70 seconds without your Jakiro, but the techies blows up mid one. There it is. 1,250 gold. Oh, techies. But they've lost the Naga Siren. Nisha's picked up Arme elsewhere on the map.
And that's Arme without a buyback. One way to play.
Mid one buyback. Mid one just buyback and go.
Now they know that there's no mines here. Does he have a buyback? Yes, he does. He also has cheese.
Epi, channels, blink, burrow, onto Puppy, down you go. Techies follows immediately after, and there's the dismember. Onto Ursa, catching the teddy bear, he turns and rages. Fights into Nisha. It's looking decent here. Maybe does get blown up, though, by that Shivers of Zai. And Nisha looking to focus down these buildings now. FY and Chalice, the two heroes left remaining of this LGD side, trying to defend their buildings as best they can, but Team Secret, they are here for an objective, and they will claim it. Does Yapsor do like a backflip when he enchant totems?
I didn't notice.
I've actually not seen the Arcana with Aghanims before. But he does some kind of somersault in midair. It's pretty sick. And there's another hook. Chalice, Burrow Strike back to, well, safety it was until the finger follows him. And X-Nova in trouble also. Blown up. See you in Oblivion. Back to Fountain. He will hide. And the Yapsor just trying to chain a few additional kills one by one as the multi-stun lands onto the two. But Zai so tanky. Turns and hooks, and Chalice trapped inside a Sandstorm. There's not really much he can do. Fisher into Hex with another little somersaulting, dancing ballerina Earthshaker. Yapsor tiptails over the top and takes down Chalice.
And on the bottom lane, TA is just going to finish off the last set of Raxus.
They pop the Aegis with the mines.
And we can hear the horn. Mega creeps are there. That seems like LGD is just having fun.
Yeah, group stage fun. Here comes the Ursa Warrior. Nom nom. Trying to eat Yapsor, but he jumps away yet again. And they've got the disables. Finger of Death into the Enrage. Unfortunately, Puppy not quite timing that one to perfection. I do hold them in with a song. Here's the setup. The combo comes. They just don't have the follow through. No Sand King, no techies means no damage, no kills. And LGD, they'll have to sit in their fountain and wait.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're still not calling GG.
How was your dinner, Lacoste?
It was good. I had some
Jazz salad?
jazz salad.
And that's not what you think it is, guys.
It was good. Had some eggs, chicken, mushrooms in it, feta cheese. It was
Powerful.
not blue Gouda, but it was still good cheese.
Very good. Here we go. Dismember from Zai. Goodbye, techies. Enough of that nonsense. Remove the hero from the game. Chalice, unfortunately, doesn't do too much with that Burrow Strike. There we go with the GGs. Finally coming out. Nisha Puppy, X-Nova drop the Gs. And FY with the crowd groan as his techies not quite working out there in game 2 of the series.
Only 40,000 net worth lead for Team Secret at the end of the game. Pretty
modest.
Pretty anticlimactic ending, but we gotta give credit to LGD for playing it until the end.
Yes, we do, Lacoste. We absolutely do. Yeah. Maybe not the experience they were after for there too. Maybe experimenting a little bit with the techies pick didn't work out too well for LGD, but you know, they took the first game, so might as well make it 1-1, I guess. And yeah, Pudge maybe a little